of the hour, the man who is been flying the flag for Arsenal all season. It is Igal. Igal is with us now. Igal, 2-0 away from home, top at Christmas.
Yo, I'm so ecstatic. Hopefully my camera is not like blurry or anything because I'm
Yeah, you're
not at
good,
home.
bro.
We're not at a regular setup. But guys, I'm so happy right now. Guys, dominating performance after dominating performance. Still made at first half, but second half, Odegaard with the brace, Captain Fantastic, Mister. They called him a ghost. Today you didn't see a ghost. You seen Captain Fantastic showing up and banging it in. 2 goals for the Gunners. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would have, if we sat here and I would have told you guys we had the best defensive record. We've scored, I think, the second most in the league this season. If I would have told you guys that we would be top of the table after 14 games going into the World Cup, you wouldn't have believed me. You would have laughed. You would have laughed. But this is the reality, ladies and gentlemen. Arsenal are flying. 12 wins out of our 14 this season. We've only dropped points twice this season. Take in the magnitude of what we've done. This is a team that finished a couple years ago with barely any goal difference. 14 games in, we've already have a 22 goal difference between us and a lot of other teams. I know Manchester City is great, but at this moment in time, I am genuinely starting to believe that if this Arsenal team can strengthen a little bit more, something special could be on the horizon. I did say title winning defense potentially a couple years ago. You guys laughed. You're starting to see the defensive displays consistently week in, week out from this team. We are winning not only because of our attack and our midfield, but the defense is the bedrock of what we have. Thank you, Manchester City, for giving us Jesus and Zinchenko. They brought in the leadership. They brought in the winning mentality to the squad. Even when they don't have great games, even when they don't contribute, they still contribute. It was throughout the team. And today, Zinchenko got was that even an assist? It definitely was, I think. But honestly, when it comes down to this team, I'm just so gassed. I gotta look at performances from Odegaard, getting us out of the mud. We went with a double 8 after Xhaka got injured. And you know what? Fabio Vieira actually was integral to that opening goal. So that was good to see. Bukayo Saka and Martinelli and Jesus didn't score. But once again, our midfield contributing to goals. This is what's the difference between us a couple years ago and now. We actually have goals throughout the whole entire team. Our defenders are scoring goals, our midfielders are scoring goals, and our attackers are scoring goals. Even with our striker having a goal drought, we don't notice it because the rest of the team picks up their performances behind him and is carrying the squad. And right now we're 5 points ahead. We're going into Christmas. We're going into Christmas no matter what top of the league. We're going to World Cup break, laughing at everybody else, and enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it, genuinely enjoy it. And I'm not going to pick out no individual players because the whole team. This is, we win as a team, we lose as a team. And today we won again as a team, and it just shows the unity from the fans to the manager to the board to the owners. Everything at Arsenal is going well right now, and we all should love it.
Hey, come on now. Before you go, Samuel, just want to say big up to Gal. Gal comes on here, no matter what the result, says his piece. He either gets back in, he takes the criticism, he takes the stick, but when his team are flying, there's no better supporter than Igal, in my opinion.
KJ, man, thank you, man.
KJ.
Let me just shout out something. Shout out to every single one of you Arsenal fans in the chat that were going through all the headaches with us, going through all the heartache. You deserve this. And you know what? If you guys want a big celebration, we'll be doing that when we win the league at the end of the season. And also check me out on my channel.
Like this super chat says right there.
I can see KJ praying there. Praying that it don't happen because a gal is going to be insufferable if it does, and so will I. And I know Sam will be as well.
I've already said my piece. I'm starting to accept my fate. We've got some super chats here. Then we'll come to young Samuel. He said, "It's time to say it with chest. We're gonna win the league." Man like Nui saying they're gonna win the league. Arsenal fans are believing, and you know what? Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Like no one's lost the league from this position ever in the Premier League history. So there is right to be confident. The way that Arsenal playing, like I would be confident if I was in position. Man like James Craig says, Arsenal judge going strong. Listen, when you doubt them the most, the Arsenal powers come through.
What happened to the Drake curse?
Huh?
What happened to the Drake curse?
What Drake curse, man? The Drake curse don't exist for Arsenal, apparently. Drake curse is strong, but the Arsenal judge is stronger. You know what I'm saying? We got some more super chats here than young Samuel's going to say. So, Brandon, I'm happy when I see you. I'm happy when I see you happy. Come on, you Gunners. Big up KJ. Thank you, my guy. Thank you, man. That's Stephen in the super chats there. And also, get well soon. Terry message from Mohammed there. Thank you, my guy. As always, big up Terry for everything that he's done for everyone on this channel and this community. We want to see him nice and strong. We've got another super chat here. So still got to see the Gunners Premier League. Okay. Samuel, my guy. Arsenal, do you believe you can carry this on from the World Cup when we come back and go all the way?
Well, first of all, I want to say Wakanda forever and get well soon to Melina and Terry. But as for the form right now, bro, I'm going to come out and say it for the first time. I believe, bro. I'm believing this right now. Like Igal was saying, I'm believing we can do it. I mean, look at the current form we have right now, KG. 12 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. This is the 4th best start after 14 games in Premier League history. Only Man City 17-18, 18-19, Liverpool 19-20 have had a better start than us. So it is mind-blowing how good and how much winning we're doing right now. And I think it is crucial now. You know, Josh Kroenke was in London the past couple of weeks. He saw the Chelsea game. He saw the game before that against Nottingham Forest. Josh Kroenke, now is the time to put the money in January. Because we saw last January, we were basically cruising to top 4 and then we got injuries. And not signing any players in January ended up hurting us. But all in all, man, I think I've got to give my flowers to Gabriel. You know, when he makes a mistake, I'm always there criticizing him. He gets the most stick out of Arsenal fans. But Arsenal fans today have to put their hands up and say a massive thank you to Gabriel Magalhaes. Because he gets a lot of stick week in, week out from Arsenal fans. And today, that tackle he made, I think it was off Traore's shot. There's a last-ditch tackle. I mean, he covered Saliba well. I mean, in the past 2 games, the Chelsea game and this game, he had been better than Saliba. I mean, he's been our best centre-back so far. And 2 years ago, they laughed at my man above me. They laughed at him, saying this is the title in defence. But it's Christmas 2022, World Cup 2022, and look who's top of the Premier League table. Who has conceded the least goals in the Premier League, and who has the most clean sheets? Enough said, bro. Because we are capable.
You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Win the Premier League, I'm Kroenke in. I don't care. Win the Premier League, I'm Kroenke in. If we win the Premier League, Kroenke in forever. Because if these guys deliver a league title and they deliver, you can no longer be giving them pressure. Facts. If the Kroenkes deliver, the whole fan base get behind them. Because these guys, the investment they've been doing recently, if they deliver, you got to give it to them.
I was with you. I was with you for the whole stream.
Nah,
if
they deliver, no, it's not Stan. It's Josh. Josh Kroenke, we love you. What you've been doing lately, you've been doing great. Continue. Invest in January. If you put money in January, I'm telling you. What I seen with the Rams, what I seen with the NHL team. If he puts the same level of investment in January, we're winning this goddamn thing.
Oh, I don't know.
How you feel about that? How you feel about that, Brandon?
I don't know if I can agree with Kroenke. I mean, look at Liverpool, for example, with FSG. Yeah, Liverpool won their first league title in 30 odd years, and then they haven't kicked on from then. Maybe if we was to show a bit of consistency in competing with Premier League titles for the next 2, 3, 4 years. You know, not necessarily winning it because it's difficult to win the league. But if we can continue to compete for Premier League titles, then yeah, maybe you would change my mind. But not after just one Premier League title. No way. Not one Premier League title in 20 years.
Do you know what they're doing over in America? Do you know what they're doing over in America? They literally are saying, forget about the rules. We're going to get penalized in order to win an NFL Super Bowl. And if they can do the same thing with the Premier League, bro, let's be real. If your ownership is delivering a league title and they're delivering a team that can compete, what else do you want?
Yeah, if they're delivering it consistently, but not a one-off season. You know, we don't want to be a one-off Leicester.
Because look at FSG. FSG have got a one-off Premier League. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But we got super chat here says, whoa, slow down.
No, let me say something. Go back to the past 2 years, right? Every single one of the girls takes has aged like wine, not like milk. They've all aged like wine.
So he said Haaland would flop in the Premier League.
There is a misfire every once in a while, but the majority of them he's right, bro. Overwhelming majority he's got it right. Like he said, Odegaard was better than most of Havertz, Fernandes, and them, man. He said, no, everyone count him.
Josh Kroenke, Josh Kroenke's not Stan Kroenke, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I gotta say.